Yes,
Yeah.
ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
Okay. So today I'm going to be speaking about networking for success. As women, research shows that we are not very strong in networking, and this is a skill set that can really catapult us as women leaders or women entrepreneurs to the next level, either in our businesses or in our 9 to 5 careers. So I hope that at the end of this session, I would have empowered you as women to be able to build relationships and teach you strategies to build meaningful connections so that you can achieve greater success in both your personal and professional lives. Okay. So for those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Chioma. I'm the founder of Boss Babes Nigeria, and I'm also a lecturer in entrepreneurship. Hence my passion for building women entrepreneurs in Nigeria. So networking. So what are some of the skills? Some people say, oh, Chioma, I'm not good at networking. Just a particular set of people that are good at networking. And I tell them that that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. Everyone can network. You know, if you're married, there was a bit of networking that happened there before you got married. Even in your homes where you were born, if you were born with siblings or you grew up in, your cousins in your family, everybody networks. Even when you go to the market, right? You go to a particular set of customers to buy stuff from. That's networking. You've built relationship with those people over time. So there's networking involved in everything, and we build those skills over time. Even when we speak with our children, there's networking involved there. Well, how do you now transfer those skills, to now improve your business or your career? Okay. Now, the first tool here I have on my screen is utilizing social media. You know, find like-minded women to connect. So either you're using Instagram or you're using LinkedIn. I think every woman should be on LinkedIn. For those of you here, right? Go on LinkedIn, develop your profile, improve your profile on LinkedIn. I'll do another session on, putting together a LinkedIn profile. As you are now, be on LinkedIn, connect with like-minded women doing things similar to what you're doing in your industry, right? Women that have gone above you. So if you've been doing business for 2-3 years, someone that has been doing business for longer, or you just admire what they do, you connect with them and see what they post, learn from them, and engage on their post. So you're not just seeing what they do, but you're engaging. I tell young women, there's no point following celebrities. I mean, it's good to follow Nigerian celebrities, but what are they really going to do for you, right? You need to follow people that will add value to yourself and to your business. I know once in a while, you want to relax and you want to know what is trending, then you can go on Insta blog, but not like you're following Insta blog, that should not be your focus at this stage in your career. Okay. Attend local events to expand your network. This one is really critical. You see how we had that award ceremony event, people were able to come. Those are like local events where you meet other entrepreneurs. Very key. You cannot be an island. They say, show me 4 or 5 people around you and I can tell you who you are, right? They say your network is your net worth. So if you show me 4 or 5 people down your contact list, I can tell you your value, I can tell you your net worth. Okay. So you need to go out of your comfort zone, right? In the evenings or in the afternoon like this, like for those of you who have showed up, come for 1-2 hours of online sessions. Now with video conferencing platforms like Zoom and Teams and Google Meet, there are sessions all over. In fact, you can even begin to engage with people outside the country. When you go on LinkedIn, you see free webinars where you can join right? And you begin to expand your mind. You begin to have a foreign contact from the comfort of your home, right? Either online now or face to face events, right? Then you follow up with connections. When you attend such sessions, you engage, ask questions, build relationships, and then you follow on. So, like if you connected on LinkedIn, you say, "Oh, I was at that event and I saw you speak. I think um, um, you had, a really nice presentation." So you follow up with connections. So not just to have them, but you need to follow up with these connections. I send them messages on LinkedIn. "Oh, you had an amazing speech. I was at this session and it was a great speech." Ask questions, follow up on discussions that were had. Show interest. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. Show interest in what those your connections are doing and spoke about. Okay, nurture the relationship. Now, this relationship is not just a give me kind of relationship. That's not what you want, right? When you're building this connection, you say, "How can I be of value to you?" Imagine asking somebody, "How can I help you? How can I be of value to you?" Already, you've gotten that person's interest. So remember, networking, while you know that the goal is to expand and grow your own network, don't go with the mentality of give me, give me, give me. That's not the mentality you want. You want a mentality of how can we collaborate, or how can I be of value to you. Okay. So this slide, I say, how do you build meaningful connections? So when you go for these face-to-face local events, you can even Google local events around me. You will see events. If you're part of associations, so maybe food and accommodation sector, they are doing an event, you can attend. If real estate, they are doing an event, you can attend. Then you engage in meaningful conversations. And how, for example, how do I start meaningful conversations? I look for something striking about you. So if the person is tall like me, I say, "Oh my God, you're really tall like me." Already the person smiles. You walk up to the person, already the person smiles, and that barrier is broken. And then you begin to have engaging conversations. From there, there'll be laughter, joy. Then you can say, "Oh, can we connect on LinkedIn?" Or if you have your business card, you share your business card, right? And I need to point out that your presentation matters. You need to present yourself how you want to be addressed. So that when you turn to someone and speak to the person looks at you, the person is interested to hear what you have to say, right? Wear your brand. If you're in fashion, wear your brand. Engage in meaningful conversation. And remember, your conversation is not how can you help me? Conversation is how can I help you? Right? "Oh, what do you do? How can I be of service to you? How can I be of value? How can we collaborate?" Those are the kind of words you should be using when you're going for networking. Now, me and you know that. Now, that takes me to my next point on empowering each other. Me and you know that by you trying to help someone else, there will be opportunities. This is you one step closer to the person. There will be opportunities or collaboration, and then your own business and your own brand will begin to expand. But how do you get into that person's corner? By asking the person, "How can I collaborate, or how can I support you?" Right? That is the strategy. From there, you begin to form strong alliances. That's what I have here. Strong alliances. Now, when someone says, "Oh, this is what I do," da, 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 if you know someone that will be of value to that person, and maybe you immediately don't have what that person needs, you can say, "Oh, wait a second. I know someone that can really add value to what you're trying to achieve here. I'm going to link you up. I'm going to connect you." This is how networking is done. So already the person sees you as a person of value, because you're going to connect the person to somebody. Okay, so build strong alliances. Now, three, you form the three strong women network to be able to do something successful together. So these are just some quotes that sticks to me anytime I'm thinking about networking. Building connection is empowering and transformative from what I've said. When you build connections like this, you're empowering yourself, you're transforming yourself as well, right? Networking has opened doors I never imagined for myself. I do network once a month. I must strategize on where am I going to, what event am I going for, so that I can network. And it has opened so many doors for me, doors that I wouldn't have even imagined, right? And you have to also bring something to the table. And all of you here on this call that or will listen to this call afterwards, you have something you're bringing to the table. So don't shy away from networking. This is what I do, right? Is to open more doors for you, more business support, more network. And remember, your network is your net worth. So build your network purposefully and strategically, right? Strong relationships lead to unparalleled opportunities. You can't beat that. Building strong relationships, building strong alliances lead to so many unparalleled opportunities of collaboration, right? When normally, so for instance, our Star Raven Power Her project was built on strong relationship and collaboration, and we're able to do more. From moving from 10 people we wanted to sponsor to 15 people. These are examples of when you build strong relationships, then more opportunities can erupt from there. So community support makes all the difference. You have to be part of a community. Like the Boss Babes community you're part of is very key, or whatever other communities are very key in making a difference in networking. Now you're in a group with 15 winners. That's a huge community already of like-minded women, that can help you to move to the next level. So take advantage of it. So on this slide here, I have community matters, right? Building connections strengthens our collective power and resilience, right? I can't imagine, like I'm in some groups. I tell some people that if my house, God forbid, my house is burning right now, the only thing I would take is my mobile phone. And that's because of the connection that I have on my mobile phone, the contact numbers I have on my mobile phone are very key to me. So building connection strengthens our collective power, in terms of, our personal brands, our personal businesses, our careers, and we should nurture those relationships that we've built over time. Join supportive network, and when you're in those network, don't be a what they call it. Uh, don't just be a passerby. That's the word I'm looking for. You know, be fully committed and engaging in those networks so that people easily recognize you as being a huge contributor to those communities. Okay. When you see opportunities, when you're part of a network, once you see opportunities elsewhere, share those opportunities. So, as a member of the Boss Babes community, once you see opportunities outside, just put it up, put it in the chat. I found this. You can put a disclaimer there, do your own research. Okay? But just keep on sharing opportunities that you see. Okay? That's how you empower not only yourself, but empower some other people in the community. Okay, so some of the key points I would like to highlight as I begin to wrap up is first of all is to connect. If you want to be successful at networking, build connections by attending events and engaging with like-minded women. I cannot overemphasize that. Go on LinkedIn, build your profile. From Nigeria, you can attend events that are happening all over the world. All over the world, there are events happening. You have your hands raised. I'll soon wrap up, then I'll take questions. Okay. So collaborate, working together fosters support and strengthens the community. So even within the winners community, you need to collaborate, work together. How can I support you and how can you, so that it's going to be a win-win situation for both parties. It strengthens community bonds among members. And that is what I want us to do as members of the community. So empower, encourage each other to pursue growth. Right? When you see a member of your community or even member of, someone that you have networked with, and you see, oh, the person has been quiet for some time, encourage each other to pursue growth, to continue to be ambitious. And that is what I sell. I sell ambition, right? Continue to be ambitious, strive, network, and the sky really is your starting point. So what I would like us to do now, finish my presentation. Let's all of us connect with each other all across social media platforms. So maybe drop your LinkedIn handle if you're on LinkedIn, and I will do another session on improving our LinkedIn profile. So this is the end of my presentation, and I will take questions now. I'll stop recording.